Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are gonna be finishing off the narration and character voicing for the It's Been a While side story in Arknights, our tiny little collaboration event that, as a reminder, once it's over, it is gone. Unlike other side stories, this one will not be recorded in-game, therefore you will not be able to view these scenes outside, or rather inside of the game, like for other stories. Once it's gone, which also means that once it's gone, this is your one and only opportunity to get our tiny little adorable cat boy here. Because apparently this event will also not have a rerun whatsoever, so get it while it's here, essentially. But also, considering I'm bringing out these parts one after another, unlike usual, like one day or two in between them, no recap this time, we're gonna go straight into the story. Just a tiny thing I want to say before we begin, and that is to do with these two always different titles, or slightly different titles. I kind of want to know if anybody knows from the Chinese client, when this was up months and months ago, did the title cards up here have the English title, and down here obviously it was written in Chinese, and the localization team now for global just translated the bottom part, even though they could have just aligned it with what's written already in English on top. Like, it's kind of weird. I mean, they mean literally the same thing, right? But it's still weird. It's still weird to me that you have two different English titles. But anyway, let us begin. So, our first story of today, story number 4, Time to Say Goodbye, or Time of Farewell, however you want to read it. Oh god, I'm gonna need a break after this story. I'm just remembering now, this is gonna be high-pitched notes the entire way through. Good morning, Min Min. Oh, hi, Xiaobai. You look like you're... Over the intercom. On-duty physicians, please report to Ward 11. This morning the patient's blood originium crystal density spiked sharply and the originium on the intercostal surface started to grow, causing severe pain. We have assessed this to be an acute exacerbation. Prepare emergency medications and facilities. I'll be there shortly. Min Min, is there anything I can... Let's talk about this after I get back. Okay. Morning, Xiaobai. Did you have breakfast yet? Hello, Rock. I went to the cafeteria early this morning. Do you have a moment, Rock? The sewage treatment system in the office seems to be malfunctioning. Do you think you could go and take a look? You're in luck. I happen to have my tools on me today. Mind showing me the way? I think I'll see you after this afternoon, Xiaobai. I think I might be able to help. Everyone seems so busy right now. Good morning, Xiaobai. Oh, hi, Suzerain. Did you have any plans today? A few patients passed away over the last few days, leaving their prized possessions behind. I'm taking them out as a way of sending them off, so hopefully their souls will be able to rest in peace. She says that with a bright smile on her face. Good lord. Does that happen often in your line of work? Even though the medics try their best to rescue them, some tragedies are inevitable. Can I help out with the funeral? I'd like to do something for them too. Funeral? Oh, no, it's nothing as fancy as that. It's just a small ritual. So it's okay. I can handle it myself. Just you being here is enough. A bunch of operators have told me that the patients have been smiling a lot more since you came. Really? A ripathy treatment is a long and boring process. The time they've spent chatting with you really means a lot to them. I'm so glad to hear that. I just wish I could be more useful in other ways. For us, the fact that you can talk to the patients without any fear in your eyes is already something we're really grateful for. You're doing great. But isn't that like literally the least you could do? The more you say stuff like that, the more I feel like I haven't done anything special. Oh no, it's getting late. I really need to get going. Then I won't keep you any longer. See you later then. Bye. Xiaobai pouts. Another day where I can't help anyone out. And that cousin of mine, he clearly agreed that we'd go and help Xiao Yun find her storm cloud beast together, but he ended up leaving to go search for clues without me. I was the one who tried to help, but I only ended up holding him back. Just like when we were out in the Barrens, there wasn't a single thing I could help out with. I only made him more worried. There has to be something else I can do, right? I can't rely on him forever. What's eating you up, Xiaobai? Oh, when did you get back? Did you learn anything about the Cloud Beast? I did, but it's not good news. It's, gone. How could this be? Does Xiao Yun know? I just came back from her ward. She must be so sad right now. What should we do? That's up to you. Me? What can I do? I'm sure she needs your company right now. Go cheer her up, alright? Is just being there enough to cheer her up? If anyone can do it, it's you. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll stay with her and help her get through this. Aw, Xiaoyun just sobbing. Aw. Can I come in, Xiaoyun? I brought you some candy. Quickly wipes her tears away. Oh, come in, the door's unlocked. Let's play a little game. Can you guess which hand the candy is in? I don't know. Come on, just take a guess. Your right hand? You got it. Congrats on winning the strawberry candy. As a reward, I'll also give you the peach candy in my other hand. Mind if I sit next to you? I just saw again come back from here. Are you doing alright, Xiaoyun? I'm really grateful to him, but I'm going to need some time. Xiaobai holds onto Xiaoyun's hand. I'm always here for you. If you ever need someone to talk to, just come to me. Thank you. Massages Xiaoyun's fingers. That's a weird thing to do. Anyway. Again, brought back a collar. It was the one that I gave to 67. The top part was soaked in blood. I can't imagine what he went through. He must have been in so much pain. Tightly squeezes Xiaoyun's hand. It's okay, you don't have to worry about me. I made a promise to Rock that I wouldn't lose to grief. I think you're doing fine. So, are you going to go with her to the Rhode Island landship next week? I've already packed my bags. They're under the bed. Without 67, there's nothing left for me here. I'm ready to leave. Xiaoyun. Say, why don't we hold a funeral for him? A funeral? Yeah, let's hold a small funeral before you leave so you get a chance to say goodbye. Stop joking around. Only rich people can afford funerals. Folks like us don't even dare dream of it. Why is that? So many infected die here without getting funerals. Even if you don't want to dream of it, I will. Huh? It's not healthy not to say goodbye to those who leave us. Just leave 67's funeral to me. Excuse me, sir. Is this the Fair Departures funeral parlor? How the receptionist let a little kid in? Someone, get him out of here!
Wait, I'm not playing around. I'm here to organize a funeral.
So do you want to buy funeral supplies, or would you like a team to organize it for you?
I'd like a team.
So who will be conducting this funeral for?
My friend's pet.
This has to be some kind of prank, right? Only people with more money than common sense would host a funeral for a pet in Lungmen.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny about that?
To be young and idealistic again. I'll just tell you straight up. Since our establishment, our company has had countless clients here, all wealthier than you can imagine. Among them, some have even been qualified to be buried in the cemetery in the middle of the city.
What, so you're too good for us ordinary folks?
Young lady, when someone's loved ones passes away in Lungmen, they usually purchase their wreaths and candles from us. Even a spontaneous gathering in the square counts as a funeral. So asking a professional team to host one for your little pet is more than a little extravagant.
Extravagant? Is it that expensive? I guess I'll pass then. I don't have much money, but if you have anything here that I can use for it, I'll just take some of that.
Everything here is for people, though. Honestly, we don't carry a single thing for pets. What kind of creature are we talking about anyway? I'll see if I can pick up something usable for you.
It's a storm clown beast. Here's a picture.
Huh? Why does it look so familiar? Wait, isn't this Lady Yuan's cloud beast? Young lady, do you mind if I ask for your friend's name?
I call her Xiaoyan.
As in Little Yuan? Is she really on a nickname basis with Lady Yuan? Could this girl be one of her friends? The Yuan family did make a phone call a few days ago to inquire about possible funerary services for our lost cloud beast. Could she be here on their behalf? So, was Miss Yuan's cloud beast never found in the end?
That's right. Xiaoyan asked a bunch of people to look for it. Finally, my cousin found its collar soaked in blood, so we assume it's dead.
Lady Yuan hired so many people, enough to turn Lungmen inside out, yet still couldn't find it. What awful luck. Pardon me for prying, but how has Miss Yuan been doing lately?
She's trying to be strong, but I can feel her sadness.
The boss has always wanted to curry favor with the Yuan, so I can't just ignore this girl. I should have realized sooner. What kind of child from an ordinary family would even consider a funeral for a pet? I'm so sorry to hear that, young lady. Don't worry, we will handle the funeral. I'm sure Miss Yuan will be most satisfied with the results.
But didn't you say it was too extravagant to hold one for a pet?
There's no need to dwell too much on what I just said, young lady. We would be honored to carry her thoughts and feelings and share her pain.
Oh, so does that mean...
We shall fully cover the expenses. After the procession's over, I only hope that Miss Yuan can put in a good word for us with the boss.
If you're willing to help, Xiaoyan will definitely sing your praises when she sees it.
That would be a great honor. May I ask for your family name?
Luo.
Miss Luo, Miss Yuan is lucky to have a friend like you. Xiaobai blushes.
I wouldn't go that far.
This way, please. Allow me to introduce you to some of our establishment's award-winning services. The first plan we offer is exquisite paper crafts. The works you see here are all painstakingly handmade by masters from Shangshu. Encompassing all aspects of life of the deceased, we also offer packages for different ages, genders, and personalities.
There are even game consoles and handhelds here. Do you think you will have anything suitable for a pet?
We can make a custom set for the cloud beast, including paper nests, bowls, and climbing towers, as well as paper food tins and freeze-dried goods.
You really do have everything here, huh?
Please take a look at our second plan, a procession of flowers.
Wow, the color in this wreath are so vivid. My eyes feel like they're going to bloom.
That's right. This wreath is made up of a comprehensive arrangement of flowers corresponding to the 5 elements and 8... I don't know if it's 3 grams or trigrams. I'm gonna go with trigrams. When used in a funeral, it blesses the family, the clan, and their descendants, making it the best choice for funeral accessories.
It's a pretty small animal, so I don't think such a big wreath would make sense.
We'll make a small replica and send it over. Upon it will be written an elegiac couplet by the famous Lungmen calligrapher Hishi Tihao.
Thanks for doing all this.
Last but not least is our trump card service. Ever a customer favorite. A staff member clad in black. Father, oh dear father, may you forever rest in peace. Xiaobai freezes up in shock.
What in the world is this?
Hey, stop rehearsing here. Can't you see you're scaring our client?
Oh, it's okay, I'll be fine.
This is our ambience team, dedicated to creating a sense of grief at the proceedings, to give the guests a more immersed mourning experience. That is truly, I guess, a rich man's funeral. Jeez.
So, what kind of atmosphere are we supposed to have for a pet funeral?
Quick, give this young lady a demo. The Cloud Beast version. Oh god. Right, so, I'm gonna exaggerate here, and I'm gonna channel my inner Samuel Regal. If you don't know what I mean by that, just hit up in Google Sam Regal cat. You're welcome. The staff member clad in black carefully puts on a Cloud Beast eared headband. You're welcome.
I've learned something new today.
Me too. Fuck's sake. What is this funeral parlor? Jesus Christ. Are you sure this address is correct, Miss Luo?
Yes, we've already been over this a few times.
You're absolutely sure that Miss Yuan lives here?
Yep, this is the place.
Very well then, I shall arrange for your supplies to arrive at this address. Once again, you're absolutely sure you don't need our staff to preside over the funeral. They are all eminent monks with rich experience.
Thanks, but we already have someone in mind.
May I ask who that might be?
She's one of our friends from Higashi. She grew up in a shrine, so she's familiar with all kinds of rituals.
Ah, so it's a friend of Miss Yuan's. Do forgive me for my ignorance. I see, so it's become popular among the upper crust to involve foreign spiritualists to recite the scriptures. We should add that to our list of services. That being the case, I won't hold you any longer. There's still more work to be done, of course, but if you ever need our help, please don't hesitate to drop by.
Thank you for your time. Xiaoyan, why are you standing outside? You can come in. Who was that? Just a kind-hearted person. I was just planning to buy a few things and arrange them myself, but after I showed him the photo of 67, he suddenly offered to help us. There's so much stuff on the ground here. It must have been expensive. How much did you pay for all this? Nothing actually. The nice man said they'd cover all the expenses. He even asked how you were doing. Wow, that's that's not something you see every day. I don't think there'd be anyone willing to help people like us. So what do you think? They managed to get all these out in a single day. They look wonderful, just like the real deal. Even when 67 was still here, he never got to use such nice things. If I'd known, I'd have come earlier to thank the man properly. I'd better thank you too, Xiaobai. Without you here, I never would have dared to try something like this. I should be thanking you. Everyone's been so busy ever since I arrived, and I haven't and I haven't been able to help out at all. I can't treat people, I don't know arts, and I can't fix anything. All I can do is watch the patients suffer, grief, and even depart. So I'm really happy I could do something for you. And thank you for believing in me.
Xiaoyan shakes her head.
You've been great. But let's not dwell on that. The funeral is about to start. Oh, but Suzerain isn't back yet. I wanted to ask her to host it. She should already be back from today's ritual. I'll go look for her then. Wait for me right here.
Xiaoyan tilts her head, watching Xiaobai disappear into the distance.
If only I could be like Xiaobai, so honest and brave.
The funeral parlor staff member. Bro, you won't believe who I just got as a client. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. The Yuan family's eldest daughter.
Wait, that gentleman hasn't left yet? Should I go and say hi? He's on the phone, though, and looks kind of busy. Well, maybe I'll wait a little bit.
Miss Yuan called the boss a while ago. Do you remember that? She said she said she lost her storm cloud beast last month, and if she couldn't find it, she'd call us to ask for a funeral. Well, today her friend found it.
Oh, wait, didn't Xiaoyan's pet go missing more than a year ago?
But the address her friend gave me seemed a bit off. She asked me to deliver the items to a pharmaceutical company called Rhode Island, not the Yuan estate. But that isn't outside the realm of possibility. The Yuan family's been producing cosmetics for years, so it wouldn't surprise me if they branched out to medicine too.
The Yuan family? But Yuan is their first name, not a family name. And what cosmetics? I've never seen any operators making cosmetics.
Well, let's not worry about it. Anything that helps me climb the corporate ladder and rub shoulders with the Yuan family is a good thing.
None of this sounds like Xiaoyan at all. Wait, was there some kind of misunderstanding? I'm not sure what's going on, but I should find Suzerain first. This is where the funeral for the infected was held, huh? It couldn't be more different from the park we saw this morning. Are these photos for people to pay their respects? Some of these people were still so young. Is this 67? The other half of the photo is covered.
Xiaobai reaches to move the photo covering it.
Huh? That's strange. Who's this man carrying 67? What's going on? For all living beings, suffering has no end. The cycle starts anew, and they step into peace once more. Is that Suzerain chanting? Suzerain! Xiaobai, what are you doing here? We noticed you hadn't returned to the office yet, so I came to look for you. Oh, I totally lost track of time. I was so absorbed in my prayers that I didn't even notice that the sun changing places in the sky. Were all the people in the photos patients who recently passed on? I never knew there were so many. It's not just our patients, but other infected as well. They don't have their own cemetery or enough money for a funeral, so friends and relatives will come hang photos of them to pay their respects. They don't bring anything with them except photos. Just having a photo is already pretty good. Some people don't even have that. I see. Suzerain, were you praying for all the infected people who've passed? All things have a soul, and death is not the end of life. I can't bear to simply leave all these photos like this, so I recite these scriptures a few extra times in hopes of ending their suffering and letting them find peace. Does it really work? I'm not sure, but it's all I can do for them. Why does it have to be this way? Not only do Oripathy patients not get a good life, they can't even have a proper burial. I just don't understand.
No one understands. Don't worry about that. That's just how the world is. But speaking of, you are a human being. Have you seen how the human race handled a recent pandemic? Anyway. Xiaobai remembers the park she went to yesterday. Candles and flowers placed on clean, neat grass. All sorts of people attended the funeral, solemn-faced and sorrowful. But this place couldn't be more different. The weathered photos, the rusted barbed wire, the strident screeches and choking smell in the air all told her, when the infected pass, the only thing they can take with them is life itself.
What's wrong, Xiaobai? Someone showed me a very different sort of funeral. For a non-infected person, right? It was spectacular. Whose was it? It was someone's pet. A pet?
Jesus. Yeah, just thinking about it. The wealthy. Yep. Yep. I'm not even gonna. Had the same reaction when I was reading through this as well. Like, yep. Well, it's not that far off from reality, isn't it? Anyway. So your friend is Miss Yuan.
I don't know who you were talking about, but it's definitely not my friend Xiaoyan.
Then why didn't you speak up earlier, you little fraud?
I wasn't trying to lie to you. Wasn't it your own misunderstanding?
Damn it, what awful luck. The boss isn't going to let me hear the end of it. Alright, take everything away. Don't leave a single thing behind. On it.
Still professional to the fault, huh?
What the hell do you know? This is professionalism. Damn it all, blast this accursed luck. What a jolly good fellow.
He won't make us pay him back, will he, Min Min? Probably not. You can't exactly go around airing your own dirty laundry in Lungmen. He tried to do this under the table, so no one else is responsible for his loss. To be honest, I still kind of feel bad. There's nothing to feel bad about. Two-faced people like him out to get hoisted by their own petard. Let's go find Zhao Yan. She said she's waiting for you over at the empty lot. There you are, Xiaobai. The guy didn't give you any trouble, did he? No, he made his own bed. That's good. It's better not to associate with people like that. But I still owe you an apology. I promised you I'd hold a funeral for 67, but I'm empty-handed now that he's taken everything back. It's for the best. I wouldn't want to use any of it anyway. But those things were so beautiful. Yes, they were. And might have made us look good, but I couldn't stand seeing them. You weren't satisfied with all that? I think what she meant was all that fancy pants stuff is for upper crust. What Xiaoyan wants is the dignity of an infected. That's right. And what good is dignity if it's borrowed under a fake identity? So, thank you for telling me the truth, Xiaobai. No need to thank me. In the end, I couldn't do anything for you.
Rock pats Xiaobai's head.
Come on, don't say stuff like that. What a person can accomplish in a single lifetime is like a drop in the ocean, but that doesn't represent all that you are, or mean that the time and effort you spent on it are meaningless. So, thank you for always trying to lend a helping hand, even if you're terrible at fixing things. That doesn't make me feel better at all. Looks like I need to thank you as well. Maybe you can't treat Oripathy, but you weren't afraid to get close to us. What's so special about that?
Xiaoyan extends her hand.
What are you doing? I'm trying to catch the golden pearls falling from your eyes. they're worth good money. Again, aren't you going to say something?
She's not wrong, is she?
Again. Everything begins with a single meeting. That's what my dad once told me. Then my mom added that everything must also end with a painful parting. So I asked them, what's the difference between a meeting and a parting? The answer they gave me was this: the miracles that come between them, one after another. So we gather here to thank the friends who've bravely entered our lives, leaving behind the miracles of understanding, tolerance, and companionship in our empty, desolate hearts. These miracles are enough to sustain us for the rest of our lives, solely because I met you and you met me. Thank you, 67.
The evening wind blends with the wailing and weeping of the dark night. Sun-soaked weeds and moisture-rusted fences rustle and creak a sad song. A girl hangs a picture on the storm cloud beast on a old barbed wire fence, the faded and weathered photo next to her whispering almost inaudibly into the wind. Everyone falls silent, letting the sky sink into darkness, succumbing to the encroachment of nightfall. But the sun's last rays do not relent, insisting on tearing through the dim sky with one last, vivid burst of red. The silence is broken by a voice.
Xiaobai? Again? What are you two doing here?
Xiaobai turns around in surprise. This isn't an illusion, is it?
67?
Alright then, and we continue on to story number 5. A chance meeting, or as it's titled below, Reunited. Morning twilight, a goodbye from the dark night to the light of day. Evening twilight, a reunion between the light of day and the dark night. They bid farewell only to cross again, and so too the sun and moon alternate, and time passes, and all life begins to spread, and history stutters ever onward, and civilization comes to endure, and all this in its entirety starts from no more than a meeting and a parting. Putevik Zametka Sumerek. Anonymous Ursus.
Xiaohei? Xiaohei! Xiaobai? Is it really you?
Yep, it's me.
I thought I'd never see you again.
We've been looking for you all this time.
Same here. Are you guys alright?
Again pats Xiaohei on the shoulder. Good as ever, don't worry.
What about you, Xiaohei? Are you hurt? Have you been going hungry?
Xiaohei shakes his head.
No, I'm doing great. I've been eating good every day. That's great to hear.
I just never expected we'd reunite in a place like this.
Who cares? We did.
Mm-hmm.
So you're working part-time for Mr. Lee now? Yeah, he took me in and I felt bad just freeloading there. What about you guys? How have you been doing at that Rhode Island place?
We haven't actually been to the land ship yet. We're just here with their operators in the branch office for now.
And what's their branch office like?
A lot like the Hall of for Spirits. Their main thing is helping out some very unique people. You might have seen them, the ones with the rocks growing on them.
Ah, I know. Though their lives... I know. Though
their lives are? Is this mistranslated or is it just not making sense in my head now that I'm reading it again? Oh, never mind.
I know how tough their lives are.
That's what I was missing.
Other people treat them so badly. Yeah, it's why I admire Rhode Island's operators. I've been so worried about you guys coming here and catching it. Isn't it dangerous for you to stay there? They have thorough protective measures at the branch office, and as for Xiaobai, I've been taking good care of her. Don't worry, plenty of operators work there, and they don't get sick. Like Rock. She's been helping these sick people for forever, and she's always been fine.
Xiaohei glances at Rock.
Rock, that feline's looking at you. He is.
She waves at Xiaohei. He stiffens up.
Relax, they're good people. You must be Xiaohei. Xiaobai and again told me about you. And you're just as adorable as I imagined. Nice to meet you, Rock.
By the way, considering I haven't obviously seen the animation these characters are based on, does our little Xiaohei have this typical tendency of falling for the older girl type of thing? Because this whole interaction is literally giving me that vibe. Or is he just cautious of other people?
Xiaohei, Xiaoyan has a few things she'd like to tell you. Come on, don't be shy now. Hello. Smile, Xiaohei. Xiaoyun's really nervous to see you. Oh, okay. Hello, Xiaoyan. What did you want to tell me? Thanks. Thanks for helping me find 67. No problem. If I weren't helping him, I wouldn't have found my friends either. So you're all friends too. Today's such a great day. Everyone's finding everyone they missed. Isn't that right, 67?
The Cloud Beast licks its foot.
You named him 67? Because he was sitting on 67 LMD in a suitcase when we found him. Did his original owner abandon him there? Yeah, and that's not even enough for a bag of pet food.
The Cloud Beast lies down.
Brr. 67. I think I heard that name somewhere recently.
Flashing back. If memory serves, they had a Ripathy. By the looks of it, they were on their last legs. Then they asked me to keep the little guy too. Come to think of it, I still remember them turning out their pockets to find every last bit of change. I even remember how much they managed to scrape together. 67. 67 LMD exact.
Xiaoyan, did you ever go see a really strange talking but really good doctor? Did you ask him to take in this cloud piece because you'd gotten sick? No, why would I do that? He's my pet, why would I give him to someone else? And anyway, there are a lot of these really amazing doctors here. I'm not gonna go and ask anyone else for help. Well, if you're not the one... Wait, then who was that?
Xiaohei stares at the storm cloud beast.
Who else could be the one you're looking for?
The cloud beast droops its head.
67, do you still miss somebody? Who are you lot talking about? Me and Suzuran are a little lost here. Who is this somebody?
Everyone looks around at each other with all manners of expressions, furrowing brows and pinching noses, foreheads broadcasting their confusion, brains swimming through disarray. Everyone is repeating a single question in their minds. Who? Who are they? Photo after photo stuck to the barbed wire seems to come to life, their clamorous noise drowning out the conversation as they fly every which way between its participants. Face after face comes unstuck from the paper as they start to circle around Xiaobai, forming a storm. In its center, faces of joy, pain, grief, resignation, tears, smiles, youth, age, all sorts of faces relentlessly flit past her gaze, faster and faster. And thus she closes her eyes. "Is it you?" she silently asks in her heart. The photos all come to a halt in the air, the storm gone without a sound. When she opens her eyes again, what greets them is another pair of eyes, soft and warm, crest in a smile as they gaze towards her. Eyes belonging to an unfamiliar man, holding a familiar cloud beast in his embrace. "Ah, what is it, Xiaobai?"
I think I know who he's looking for. I saw a photo here. The cloud beast in it looked exactly the same as 67.
When did you see it?
Just today. I was trying to find Suzerain so I could ask her to hold a funeral for 67.
Funeral? But he's right here, isn't he? It's complicated. We were helping Zhao Yun look for him, but in the end all we found was a collar with blood on it.
So we were going to hold a funeral because we thought he'd already passed away. We wanted to send him off properly.
Oh, I see. He was probably just hurt at that time. Xiaoyan picks up the storm cloud beast.
67. Where did you get all these new cuts? Wasn't a scar on your leg big enough?
The cloud beast licks Xiaoyan's cheek. Suzerain removes the photograph from the wire.
This photo's been hanging here for years. It's a good thing it was underneath all these other pictures so it wasn't faded too much.
Let me have a look. That's 67, no doubt about it.
Xiaoyan, here.
Xiaoyan takes the photograph.
Is this the person you were looking for, 67? Is that why you could never sit still and were always looking out the window and running away? Is it all because you were looking for him?
The cloud beast nuzzles the photograph with its forehead. The weird doctor said there was someone with stone disease who took out all the money they had and begged him to take care of their pet cloud beast. He was the one who told me to look here. So when he was talking about what people had left behind, he meant these photos? So who put this photo up? And who'd come to visit it? Perhaps they're already among the other photos somewhere along here. Xiaoyan, was there anything else left in the suitcase apart from the money?
No, nothing. If you're right, then that was probably everything he left behind.
Not everything. Didn't he leave you 67 too?
That's not really leaving him to me. Hey, look at the back of this photo, Xiaoyan.
Huh? She turns the photograph over.
What is it? It's a poem.
What does it say?
It says...
May heaven protect you. There will be someone out there to love you as I did. Xiaobai tugs on Agen's sleeve.
Again.
Xiaoyan kisses the storm cloud beast's forehead.
67. Did you know? You weren't abandoned. You were the best present ever from the most generous person in Terra.
From the storm cloud beast's throat rolls a gentle rumble, like a sigh, and like a call too. It turns its head and gently brushes against the photograph. Night falls, embers fall on its face, like a hand reaching out from the past to brush away the fog of time, sweep off the dust of what light remains, and softly touch its forehead. It soothes all its accumulated worries and wipes away all its lingering doubts.
67 still misses his old owner so much. Even though he's already gone. He might be, but he'll live forever in 67's memories. Again, Xiaohei, will I always live in your memories too?
What are you talking about? It's still too soon to be asking that sort of thing.
Yeah, but you'll live forever, and so will Xiaohei. Xiaohei?
Huh?
If we go somewhere really far away one day, you have to give me a proper goodbye, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have to eat our favorite snacks together one more time.
Mm-hmm.
We have to read a really good comic together one more time.
Sounds good.
And we have to hug one more time.
Sounds good.
And what else was there?
We're together now. That's more important than anything. Xiaobai pulls again and Xiaohei's hands in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, these kids. Anyway. It was a gloaming. It was a day spring. It was deepest night. It was bright as noon. The day's sunlight was brilliant. The day's rain clouds stretched forever. The clouds hung thick in the sky. The clouds hung as wisps in the sky. My departing footsteps placed ever so lightly, so I would not rouse you. I abandoned you, and you parted with me. Unwilling and unresigned. Fate is a merciful one. With a single finger it turns time's needle back. Click, pitter-patter. Back the raindrops hid in the clouds. Back the writing drew into the pen. Back the leaves grew onto the trees. The forget-me-nots returning to their buds once more. And little by little, I came back to your side. My arriving footsteps placed every so lightly, without the heart to rouse you. That day I embraced you, and you met me.
Xiaoyan, the car's outside. Hurry up. I'm coming. Wait for me.
Got everything with you?
Yeah, it's all in my suitcase.
How about you, 67? You got everything of yours? Then I think we're off.
Miss Rock, wait for us. We're going to Rhode Island too.
Xiaobai? Xiaobai, don't run so fast. Again, weren't you lot going to stay in Lungmen? Mr. Lee gave Xiaohei a mission to send some things over to Rhode Island.
What things?
He told me it was confidential. All he said was to hand it to someone called the Doctor. I wonder what it is. By the way, they're not gonna say it, but I wonder what it is. Is it linked to maybe something to do with the Sui siblings, rather? I wonder what it is. They are sneaking shit in. Anyway.
Doctor, that's such a funny name.
It's not a name, it's just a title. Do you know who it is?
I do. Happens to be Rhode Island's commander and one of its founders. Every operator I've ever met has nothing but respect. Oh, I get it. It's your boss. You all listen to what they say. Not that simple, hardly. Then, what kind of person is the doctor exactly? Someone you'll all take a shine to. I know that. The instant you meet, you'll know. Rock, and you... are you and Xiaoyan ready to go yet? The driver's getting impatient. Xiaobai and a lot want to come with us too. That's right. Really? I was just thinking what if I was so sad to leave you all that I started crying? This is perfect. We can all travel together now. Xiaoyan, you need to go. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. And so is 67. Then we're off. Wait, Xiaobai. You left a bag. I'll take it. Oh, thanks. Alright, that's everything. Let's go. Again looks around. Time flies so fast. It's lines like these that make me want to go and watch that animation just to see what this boy is about. Back to the shelter owner. Youngzhi, is that the LGD's feed you're eating? You look like you love it. Is it that good? Still have no idea what this creature is supposed to produce sounds like. Is it supposed to be like an actual dog or a mouse or a combo? Whatever, it's just a vrr vrr. Why don't I give it a try? Hmm? Guess that's a taste humans can't appreciate after all. Steamed buns for me then. So what brings you back here? You think I'd be here with you if I wasn't bringing Youngzhi his food? You think I'd want you here if you weren't bringing Youngzhi his food? The trainer narrows eyes at the owner. I love these two. These two are the best friends right now. Youngzhi, I brought you some new food and toys. How's that? Want to come and live at the LGD for a few days? Arf. Evil on legs, you. Angrily tears a giant bite out of a steamed bun. Here, take this. What? Vegetables and eggs? Where'd you find the kindness in your heart to give me this stuff? Huh. You just said it. I'm kind. Huh. Thanks. See? They're the best buds. Bonding over a pet. Best thing ever. Oh, Xiaohei and the Cloud Beast are gone. I miss them.
So do I. And I'm worried the food I gave him won't last the whole trip.
You filled an entire bag.
He's at a feline growth spurt age, after all. He needs to eat a ton.
That's fair. Hey, Hung. Let's get a pet too.
Oh, what do you want?
A Cloud Beast?
Oh, that could work. Let's ask Ak once he's out. What's happening?
What's this smell? People aren't meant to breathe this.
Ak, you little shit. Ak, what of the 6 syllables are you concocting?
Slight mistake in the lab.
Slight?
You got it, and I'm out. I'm out. Bye. Actually, let's not get a pet.
Yeah, you're right. Let's not. But what about the goldfish? You have goldfish! Anyway. Oh god, I apologize for this next segment. This is gonna be the worst shit that I will ever do probably for the time being. Oh boy. Listen up, Miniman. This vinyl is the work to end all works, the alpha and the omega of opuses. And its creator, the one who stands before you, me. Chirps. Now, that's what I like to hear. Something tells me you're dying to get to it. Music. Start. Chirp. Oh god, why? Every glass at the bar sliding up to my lips. Chirp. I got notes in the bank, making digits flip. Chirp. Hustlers running on past me, going one by one. Chirp. Be all strangers' faces to me under the sun. Chirp. They brushing shoulders with me, crowds on me, calendar days. Chirp. But I just wanna open my eyes and see you face to face. Chirp. Diamonds bling bling, gold bars bling bling. Chirp. But when I see the dazzle in you, they just ain't no thing. Chirp. Aw, jumps on his shoulder. Why did he have to rap? I have no musical bone in my body. Even though I love music. Anyway, let's finish this off with our final story titled You'll Be Alright or Chill Out. So let's begin. This will be a trip and a half. A day in the life of Biu. Oh boy. Sorry. Where are the ingredients? The dishes? Did someone let K in?
That thing keeps changing colors. How does it do that?
Where did they find this? It's just like me. Be nice to him, medical. Wait, you want to give me a checkup too? Fuck's sake.
Where did that toy go? Oh no, Instructor Durnar must have come to bring me...
Oh, oh no, Instructor Durnar must have come to bring me back. What do I do? No need to panic. Just say you came looking for the toy that mysteriously went missing and accidentally stumbled into a secret in the depths of Rhode Island. Really? No joke. I want in on this. Hmm? Hmm? What the heck are you? What are you doing? That's a machine component, you can't eat it. Oh, Miss Christine. You blind idiot! Phew, that's a relief. I should thank Phantom. He may look hard to get along with, but he's got a heart of gold. Have a nice day, madam. You blind idiot! How can you confuse the elegance of Miss Christine? Sorry. I just love that that was the first thing that came to my... I mean, they're both black cats, I guess. Jeez. No one tell me... Actually, someone go and tell Miss Christine. Let's see how he fares then.
Gotcha. Why won't you listen, Biu? You'll get hurt if you keep running around like this.
What's with this color?
Biu!
Looks like he ate a lot.
So where did you find him, Xiaohei? The room at the end of the hallway. He also went to the toy house and the restaurant and ate some of the food and toys without permission. Whoops. Guess we'll have to apologize.
Yes, and keep a close eye on him.
Okay, let's go. So Biu didn't cause too much damage and even caught an operator who skipped class? And that fierce-looking red guy over there was talking about digging something up, and now he's leaving by himself. Oh, he's looking this way.
I'm sorry, Instructor Durnar. I won't do it again. Don't worry, brother. I'll complete the mission.
How touching.
Nice job, Biu.
So apparently, we won't need to pay any compensation, just do a few missions for them. Does that mean Biu can come with us?
Yeah, but they gave us a cage to put him in. But we still need to find someone to take care of him. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh. The ingenious Master Closure has added so many features to this update. I can feel my passion break through to shine ever brighter. Our storage capacity has increased by 35.7%, allowing us to download and install more engineering-related files.
I've been updated with more first aid procedures and language modules, further enhancing my support capabilities. I especially appreciate the ability to recover deleted files. I recovered the recording of the doctor snoring from a few years ago. Would you like to hear it?
No! Delete! Immediately! The fuck? Hell? What? When?
Wow!
Wow, indeed.
What are those?
Robots talking to each other? Good morning, unfamiliar lady and gentlemen. Are you in awe of my perfect form? I knew no one could resist my scorching charisma.
Unknown personnel detected. Do you require assistance from Rhode Island? I can help you if you're not feeling well. Wow, they really can talk. Hi there, we're new here, but we have a new pet who needs to be looked after while we're away. Do you know anyone who can help us?
A pet? Not a problem. This update includes 956 volumes on pet care, encompassing every species of plant and animal known to be kept for recreational purposes. I guarantee my burning core will keep them warm.
I can also help when they are not feeling well. I have extensive experience in caring for operators. Really? Wow, amazing!
More than amazing, incredible, for I, Closure's masterpiece, will single-handedly solve all your problems. Xiaohei whispers,
are they spirits? Smart robots, Xiaohei. Way more advanced than the ones we're used to. They may not look like people, but they definitely talk like people. The technology here is incredible. So, he says he knows a lot about caring for pets. I think we can trust him. What about you guys? Why not?
It wouldn't be easy to find someone else on short notice. Alright then.
Stay here, Heishu. Heishu!
Oh, what an adorable black blob, sitting right on my other frame.
We'll leave things to you then. And don't give Biu any metal or living things. It's dangerous. You can take him out of the cage if Heishu's around. But he's still very excited, so keep him locked up for a little longer.
Understood. Please register your name and that of your pets to be uploaded to the terminal as a mission.
Thanks!
Pew! Pew! Behavior analysis indicates a desire to go out and play. Let him ride on my broad back. I'll show him every corner of Rhode Island.
Pew! He's clawing at the cage. Is he not feeling well? Hey, why does he not talk?
Querying the latest language modules.
I seem to have previously deleted some language data. Allow me to restore it. Eat my shorts. Burk. Granny Pishi.
Analysis indicates this is from a collection of Terran expletives that was accidentally added to your library. The engineering department prepared a plugin for you because of this.
Apologies, I have re-deleted them.
No, time waits for no man. I can't hold back my core's burning passion anymore. Put the cage on my back and let's depart.
Hold on. According to 100 tips on keeping a pet, animals demonstrate stress reactions when exposed to an unfamiliar environment. This is because they are unsure if it's safe or not. We must create an environment for Biu that is absolutely safe.
Acknowledged. Scouting the nearby environment. Scouting. Scouting. Failed. Feature not found.
I will do it. Hallway confirmed safe. There is no need to worry, Biu. Is he trembling? It may be a stress reaction. Biu! I want to go out and play. What do we do? Let me give him a checkup. Biu! I want to go out and play. Data within expected range. We can go.
Oh, let's go!
Biu! Do you want to go out and play?
We cannot. The operator said he is still excited and that it will be dangerous. I must scan each room to ensure absolute safety. Thanks. Don't be frustrated, little one. I'll give you the full tour during the long wait. This is the Rhode Island rest area. Operators put up stalls over there from time to time and where you can buy whatever you like.
I thought Biu would be interested in shopping.
Chirp. Then what about the workshop? I can't wait to bring him inside.
Pew pew! I wanna go!
Scan complete. The garage contains large quantities of metal, indicating a high degree of danger. Continuing scan of conveyor area. Passing operator. Hey, what's that?
Gami said he's a big eater. Want some fries? Pew!
Oh, he's so cute.
Come on, eat up. I have more where that came from.
Apologies, operators, but his owner warned us not to feed him because it's dangerous.
I see. Sorry.
So, what about the conveyor area? I can't stop myself from overheating anymore.
Pew, pew, I wanna go.
Scan complete. The conveyor area contains conveyor belts. No shit, Sherlock. Indicating a high degree of the danger.
Mew.
Scan complete. A high degree of danger.
Pew.
Scan complete. A high degree of danger. Biu, you need to stay within a 5-meter area in this hallway. Both ahead and behind are too dangerous. You must remain in this cage until you calm down to ensure your own safety.
Biu. Biu is looking even worse. Is he afraid of the outside? Pew pew! No, no!
He became more excited upon hearing your words. I gather you were correct. Let's return. Scans indicate a large amount of metal and living beings in these rooms, but no wood, making it dangerous.
Here is some disinfected wood. According to Pets for Dummies, it is ideal to feed once every 2.5 hours. Here, an appropriate portion. Pew pew! It's too little! The serving size has been meticulously calculated. The next feeding will occur in 2.5 hours. According to How to Make Your Pet Love You, you must always be attentive to their physical and mental state. Oh, 1 hour has elapsed since the last checkup. I must perform another checkup to ensure that you are healthy, and continue to do so every hour. I'm gonna bite your head off! No, Xiaobai said not to. Oh. Come on, Biu, turn on your back and let me check your pulse.
Biu and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Observe the black blob open Biu's cage, causing Biu to flee into a corner of the hallway. I'm unable to bend down, so I don't know where he went.
But I can hear him run away as soon as we approach. He seems to be avoiding us.
I'm sorry, Biu. Were you scorched by my burning passion? I haven't learned to cool it down, but I can control myself for your sake if you don't like it. For that is my duty.
Biu remains stationary beneath a box. Heishu is still here, which means Biu is safe, but keeping his distance. I ran another self-diagnostic. There was no error with my programming. Every step was taken in accordance with the instructions in the books. I do not understand why this is happening. Perhaps we should ask other operators for assistance. But we clearly did exactly as instructed, and have not had similar issues when interacting with operators. What could be the issue? Biu? Biu? Where are you? I just reported back, Lancet 2. I heard Biu is with you, but I don't see him.
Hello, Operator Rock. Well, I would love to share the burning warmth of my core with you. We need your help. That was a sentence he just threw at her.
We have a situation here, Operator Rock. Based on your interactions, how did Gen and the others take care of Biu? We followed the pet care manuals to the letter but ran into some trouble. Let me think.
Flashing back.
Uh-oh, Biu, what did you just eat?
Biu!
He's turned black with red and white dots on him.
Biu!
I think he just ate the comb I made. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's fine, there's plenty of wood for me to make another one. But does he eat wood? Yep, Biu loves wood. He even made a big hole in my grandpa's house. And you're that happy about that? Fine, just give me what he wants. Fine, just give him what he wants. He ended up eating most of the materials I brought, and I was planning on making something too. Oh well. Pew! There you are. Let me rub your tummy. You're starving, aren't you? Here, my last 2 pieces of wood.
But it's not feeding time.
Your machine has not yet been scanned. It must be disinfected first.
Biu swallows.
Well, now he's a light yellow. Looks like the wood wasn't thoroughly dried. Thanks, Biu. Oh, there you are, Heishu. There was no scan, nor is it feeding time. Your actions are not in accordance with the manuals. But Biu came out of his own accord and he looks happy.
Thank you, Operator Rock. You have relit my core, which had gone cold and not being able to solve the problem.
Yeah, so let's do it like that. Let him run around and eat whatever he wants. Other people can hold him too, as long as Heishu's around. Don't overthink it. We should relax our parameters. I can try. But, Biu, I have a piece of wood here. Would you like it? Biu!
You're feeding him directly.
Yeah, look at how flat his tummy is. He's hungry. Just give him something to eat and he'll take a nap.
What about the unfamiliar environment?
Heishu's around, so no worries.
Can others feed him too?
Sure, as long as it's not metallic or alive. Understood. Thank you, Operator Rock. Alright, I gotta get going.
Have a nice day. Lancet 2, I think we can delete some of the books in our library. Or all of them. Biu has responded better to Rock's methods than the ones we have recorded. You're absolutely right. We must warm Biu with our burning cores.
I will retain basic pet habits to ensure that I have essential veterinary knowledge. I was originally designed to take care of operators after all. Is that okay, Biu? Where do you want to go then?
Biu! Wherever you like. One Morph will always be by your side.
We can just follow him. Pew!
Still looks like the Mighty Scree to me.
Pew!
Ooh, look at that setting sun. It's lit a fire in my core. And look how stylishly Biu eats, like the wind sweeping through the clouds.
Did you install a module of Viennese expressions, Thermex?
The amazing doctor did. They believed it would help me convey my thoughts even better.
So we can only blame ourselves for this shit now?
Alright. And it just happens to have an expression that describes Biu perfectly. Round and plump.
Yeah, I can see myself installing shit like that. Pew! According to Agen, they should be about done with their mission soon. No wonder Biu wanted to get out. Did you like the food from the cafeteria, Biu? Pew! That said, the staff were a little sad to see you ignore their dishes and go straight for the chopsticks. Fortunately, operators from Yan and Higashi are rare, so we have plenty to spare. Pew!
Look, Biu likes it. Oh. Oh. He's approaching me for the very first time. He likes me. I can't control the heat in my core. Oh, I'm burning. Burning.
Good thing I have the cold spray first aid module. That seemed effective on you. If only Biu could install language modules. My program has determined that that would be illegal. I mean, if only he could communicate with us. Taking care of a creature that cannot speak is much more difficult than expected. At least we didn't fail the mission. Thank you, Biu. I am not equipped with an emotional chip, but my core is instructing me to sing a folk song for you. Would you like me to play it? It feels as though my clock speed is dropping. Why is that? Oh, it's back to normal. Pew! Pew! Ride on me and we'll climb to the hill ahead of us. That way we can see the vehicles head back to the ship. Would you like to ride on me or walk by yourself? Pew! You want to go by yourself?
Biu darts through branches, bushes, and rocks towards the peak of the hill. The setting sun shines on him and the robots.
Lance 2, Therm X, can you sing? I looked up a song that I previously learned.
I am not singing this, first of all, and I have also no idea what the melody is supposed to be. So,
my parents want me to be a lawyer. My grandparents want me to form a family.
But all I want to do is pick up my brush and draw the sunset.
Can Biu draw the Sunset Castle 3?
I am unable to answer this question.
But the way he runs forward under the setting sun shows that he is happy. Pew! Pew! It is what he likes to do.
The song continues.
That is all good, but I love the sunset the most.
Hey, I can see the sunset reflecting off the vehicles on their way back. Let's go meet them with a burning passion.
Please wait while I update my database. Update complete. Let us go.
The robots follow behind Biu, leaving long clouds of dust in their wake. A line of text flashes across Closure's robot monitoring terminal. Worry not and enjoy the present. Biu's perfect day. And we are done. Now this was a cute story until it became super sad and you know, tugging on heartstrings and that kind of thing, and then it suddenly went happy again, then it went sad again, and then it went super slapstick again at the end. Anyway, but yeah, this was an enjoyable little story. I'm kind of sad that this is not gonna be recorded for people who start playing the game after this and are going back to read through all their stories while they're playing, because it's a good story. But again, I don't know why they can't keep it in game, but whatever. But yeah, very enjoyable, very fun, interesting, apparently also taking place sometime later after Act 2, which is again an interesting thing to point out. But I guess the most interesting thing to point out is now that not only do we have our Rainbow Six agents throtting about Terra, who are technically, at least from the knowledge so far on Global, the only actual human beings going about. And then now we have these 3 kids, of which Xiaobai is the only actual human. The other 2, the boys, are half human, half spirit, at least from what the wiki page says about them. Yeah, interesting. More actual humans in that world. So, yay? But yeah, considering that this story will not be recorded in game, I am just gonna presume, just like the Rainbow Six members, whose story, by the way, is in game, but unlike this story, which was just pretty much a nice little side fluff, I guess. Unlike this story, the Rainbow Six story, however, did deepen the lore of the world quite a lot. Maybe I'll do a narration on that one at one point, because that one is kind of like, I guess it's the only story in game where you actually can through text observe how normal human beings are perceiving pretty much anything in Terra, which is an interesting thing, but that's for another time. But yeah, overall, I did like this story. It was very fluffy for the most part. Also, boy oh boy, these children landed in a place, alright. At least they're on Rhode Island now, so that's gonna be fine. But yeah, interesting. The little thing they threw in there as well with Lee handing something over to the doctor, I kind of wonder what that is, because I can't puzzle in my head what they're hinting there at. Is it maybe just a report on what the Suis are up, or something else? Would be very interested if that's gonna be mentioned, or if it was actually mentioned at some point and I'm just not remembering from the top of my head right now. So if you do know anything, anything that might be connecting to what the Lee has been handing the doctor, because I have a feeling I know, but I really cannot remember. There's just too many stories. To put it shortly, there's just too many stories. But anyway, this has been for the most part, a very light and fluffy story about kids looking for pets, and about a lot of bonding with pets as well, which is very heartwarming. It was very heartwarming and very heartbreaking at parts. Boy oh boy. But anyway, thank you all for watching and listening to this narration. If you liked this, please consider leaving a like. It helps the videos in the algorithm. If you're new to the channel, there are many more stories. Consider subscribing. There is a lot to go through. And in the meantime, considering that I've also just seen that our very next side story is gonna be the Neural Light rerun, expect to see that narration to pop up from Friday onwards on the channel, as we are gonna be going over through one of the longest side stories, or stories in general, when it comes to Arknights. But it's a good one. But anyway, thank you all for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next part. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and bye bye.